Welcome back. I hope everyone's having a great day today. Today we're back. We're back. I was gonna grind some of this game last night, and then I just got really tired. And I knew it was gonna be a long night if I didn't. Last video was a little shorter than normal. I just didn't wanna. It felt like we were about to get into a pretty pivotal point, so I figured it was probably better just to end it there. But today we're headed to the White Slayer. I remember from let's play it two days ago. How could I really forget?
Go. Our guests.
What is
Never a
this?
good omen.
Oh my gosh. What is this? Still rocking. Nothing's changed. Haven't done any side quests at all. Probably should have. And I didn't. So we got like kind of a panther cat thing going on for this one. Alright, so we actually have things to fight in. Okay, not bad. What the heck was that? Are they teleporting? Easy. Easy. Okay, that one didn't fall like the last one. I wonder how miserable this boss is going to be. None of the bosses have really been bad. They're actually been pretty decent. Just a little annoying. Did you get off me? Come on now. Okay. Okay, you're getting annoying. I don't know why you're trying to show out. Alright. Bobby. Okay, so they don't do the most damage, kind of fast, not gonna lie. But yeah, no, I haven't done single side quest like I said I was going to. I do kind of real quick need the XP. Oh, I did do the side quest. Yennefer gave that kit or that from that note. Nothing really out of this world came from it. I think we went to the lair. So it was this professor who was actually trying to reverse the mutations of the Witcher, because I think his son had been turned into a Witcher, but it turns out he really just increased the intensity of it. So we went through, killed a few centipedes, which were very, very annoying. And it didn't, I don't think it did any stat changes specifically, but I mean, it did. We went into it. I have one of these. I just slapped that on. We did go into it. It didn't give us any stat changes that I could tell, so I think it was just a little side quest dealio going on. Let's try to find this thing. That's really the only one I've done, but we are level 40 now. I don't know what I looked at. I looked up the cap. There's all the spoons. I looked up the cap, but I think it's 6. I think it was 50 without the DLC, 60 with the DLC. I think that's what had happened. So of course, I mean, we're a little ways away. I'm guessing after this might be like 45-ish.
No spoon you have shall say to you,
Turn this bad boy
never
up.
again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
So apparently what we got from this is before Geralt was born, all the Witchers killed all of them except for this one apparently.
The place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around. What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship.
So it's making its own
Rich
spoons.
man's table.
Boy, sounds terrible. Wonder if does he use the spoons though for like
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look
a
at
noise
themselves.
deal? Like maybe to see to identify things, like to see when something's coming.
No spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. A spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector. Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It makes sense.
Decaying letter. Dear Lord, how much have I not read?
Someone needs an escort. Not something I do often, but maybe worth investigated right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
Sounds pretty rough, not gonna lie. Oh, what's down here? Something we're probably not gonna like.
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here.
What are we gonna do with a bunch of
Another
spoons?
spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tiny. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a
Oh, and
little
also I would like to, like, of course, I don't know if I'd start a new game plus
Table
specifically,
set.
but I'd like to look up, like,
White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast.
maybe an OP
White
build
that
to see
lives
what the
here,
difference is in fighting
definitely
monsters
afflicted by
from
a
how
curse.
my build is now.
It's been trying desperately to lift it. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately.
So,
We
okay,
just
so we
need
got
some
300
brew.
XP, so maybe
Afraid he won't get that.
maybe
No
we're
choice but
near an
to
area
wait
we're
for the
supposed to be?
saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot
Not
that'll
in a
let me
place
observe the
where-
cauldron. Another spoon. Yep,
Okay.
just as normal as the last one.
So we about to try to see what it is. Really am not interested in this game ending though. Is that it? Doesn't look anything too rough compared to what we've been fighting. Goodness. Oh. Let's try to lift the curse. Let's just try to be nice. I don't know what can come bad of this, but... Are we actually... like a camera cinematic, or are we trying to help it? No, we're still in it.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
Chill, chill, chill. We're here to help.
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
We don't know what it just made. Hey, that's rude. How about you pick the chair up for me?
Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you. Need to get this right. Words of the curse were,
None.
none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Let's eat not using spoons.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
I think we nailed it. But it looked like it was eaten earlier without it.
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Did we do it? Why would you eat that?
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Follow the stench of the whites. What is down? Good lord, the spoons. I mean, there's gotta be a reason we can come down here, right? What's up with all these spoons? Locked. Freaking. Oh, I don't have the I don't have the right settings on. Whoop, those weren't right either. It's worse when I use this dual edge controller and then I play a game that I think I have the right settings on. I'll die real quick and then I'll realize. Toxicity's going down just very slow. Why? I mean, I get it lifting the curse and whatnot, but that probably tasted absolutely horrific. Never been washed. Where'd you go? You want some? Golly, man. Come on with it. I was trying to execute. I did it too. Good night. Wait, oh, I thought it didn't die. Alright. Try to find this thing. It's on. It was glowing blue, so I feel like. I mean, I don't know what that means specifically. I was gonna loot that, but don't worry about it, I guess. Okay, gosh. Let's just grab them right here. I don't know why I even grabbed most of that, to be honest, because I don't really craft a lot of potions. I don't know if I'm supposed to be or not. Is that him right there?
Easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
You're good now.
I'll take you someplace safe.
No need to kill all monsters. Especially if they're just cursed. Might be able to lift them.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. I'm deeply pleased, finally, to make your acquaintance, sir, though I do regret the specific circumstances. In all the commotion, I fear I neglected to introduce myself. I'm Barnabas Basil Folty. And by
Classy
order of the
name.
Duchess, I am to serve as your major domo at Corfo Bianco.
Nice to meet you, Barnabas Basil. Love to talk more, but got urgent matters to attend to. While I'm gone, please make sure she gets everything she needs.
Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Good lord.
Whatever brought this about?
I'll just go and let you know.
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Not that easy.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for
I
a
can
feast.
tell.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands.
Thank you, my good sir. Go and tell me more. I mean, I'm right here.
This is a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great
It's a long line there.
grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cutpurse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal
Good
fields.
lord.
He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste.
No, that's a bad look.
Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to
That'd
treat
be
them
hard
to
if you
his
couldn't
wine.
taste or smell.
Delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Sure, show me around, I guess. I
Maybe a
mean,
little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
can we get a little cinematic? I'm not really into following someone right now. Probably shouldn't have done this. Probably wasted time. Oh, got that level 41 though.
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
I mean, could use some work. Not bad though.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Okay, lead the way.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Heard that. Where are we going, my
The
guy?
servants' quarters. I occupy the green home.
Okay.
With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
That's good, because I don't have much money to
Not the
give.
most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Good to know. Good to know. A place like home.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Well, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, some things can use some work, but could be uglier, to say the least.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest.
Looking good.
Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Beautiful.
Have to try it one of these days.
I've got an estate now, all this, and I finally have an estate.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago.
See, I
During the raucous
talked
feasts
about it, but
Master
like, if
Bolius
we have to
held,
pick a side
we would
between
order it
the
filled
vampires
with wine.
and
There's a
the
tale
Majesty,
about a
whatever her
guest
name is, I
attending
don't
a
know which one,
Bolius
because I
school
mean,
for
she
the first time
gave
and
me all
thus
this. It's
unaware
still
of the
technically a
custom.
contract.
He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
I mean, I
Drank
guess
himself
it's...
to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Interesting. Where are we going now?
Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely
Are those
lovely
grapes?
place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
See, that's what... I'm probably going to make a video after we get done with the playthrough on just talking about the next Witcher game. What I would like. Of course, a lot of people
Madame
have
Nina planted
better visions than I do and know more, but...
delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
But I know the next game is going to be insane. If this game's like this, especially after the launch of Cyberpunk, I know they're gonna... Cyberpunk became an amazing game, but just because of the launch, I know the next Witcher game is going to be insane. Where are we going? This is my homie Roach.
This served
Good horse.
as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Roach is a fancy one. Roach is a fancy one. You can't please Roach. And then a dungeon. What's the dungeon for?
The cellars, voila.
Oh, cellars. Okay.
During Monsieur
Makes sense.
Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which...
I made while fighting the Bruxa.
Oh, this is where it was at.
Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I did not know this was the same place. I guess that's why no one's here also again. Because they died.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
I was thinking the same. We going in? How about I go in first? Or, yeah, you know what? That's better. You go in first.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom.
Okay.
On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately.
Okay. I know a guy.
That, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfobianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at
Oh,
your
so we
service.
can get a little bit of
Think
upgrade
I'll
around
take
here.
you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Let's see if we can do what.
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Almost
Let's see what it
decidedly,
has.
sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Let's do the grounds and move back towards the house.
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more useful.
Oh, yes, we certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an
Oh, that'd be
armorer's table.
fire.
A good way to start things off, don't you think?
Perfect. Need an armor repair table. Could use a grindstone sharpener. Let's do the armor repair.
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Thank you. Ha! Just take it.
Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir.
So we're
Expect it
kitted
will
out,
take at
so we
most
could probably
1
put
day
some
to
money
arrive.
into it.
Will you be needing anything else, sir?
How much is the grindstone?
In
gonna
my
be?
trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
We gotta see how much money we have.
No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
No, we're not.
Know what? Might not be the best time to lay out that kind of coin. Let me sleep on it.
Ponder the notion however long you wish, sir. I'm at your disposal always.
Let's talk about something else.
If you don't mind, I'd rather postpone talking about renovations. Need to ask you something else.
Of course, sir, as you wish. What is the nature of your inquiry?
Let's do some work on the house. How much is the
Thinking
house gonna
about the
cost?
outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompeli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking.
How much is it gonna
Not
cost?
only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons,
Ooh.
which he was a passionate collector.
5,000.
I understand, of course. As the venerable Lady Eve Knibli would so quaintly put it, the rash oft contract rashes.
You got that right. All right, we'll talk later, my guy.
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
Jeez. What is that? What is that? Why can't I use that? That's fine. Okay, here's my bed and stuff. Not much of a master's place, I've got to say. Where's the storage place at? How about you ask her for some, I don't know, money for some renovations. Oh, there we go. Alright, is there anything? Yeah, we'll slap that in there. We'll slap that in there for now. Alright, then we can sell a good bit of stuff. How much money we got? Okay, we still got 3,000. So we weren't far off from doing it. Alright, let's go back to quest. Quest. Let's go back here. Okay, we gotta report back to Regis, who is somehow 800. Whoa, we got some tuberculosis. I played Red Dead. Get out away from me. Where to our left?
Dettlaff
wait.
snaps. My back aches something horrid.
Take some Tylenol? I don't know what to say about that one. Alright, let's so they got an armor. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go here real quick. Let's sell some stuff. Let's get the money back up a little bit. See what he's rocking with. Have we been here?
That's the butcher of Blavitt. To be born into
I know I've said this several times, but I think. What are you selling? What do we got here? Let's get rid of that. I meant to put that in there. No, I got that. Doesn't matter much to me. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. What is all this stuff here? I've not had this the whole playthrough. No chance. They got die in this game? Can't even use these, but these swords are somehow way worse than mine. Okay. We can sell some of this, though. Where's the junk stuff start? Right here somewhere? Key? No. Junk. Probably better to sell this to a merchant. Yeah, probably better sell that to a merchant. No point in wasting that. I don't need Jack crafted, do I? I mean, I already have the harpy. Yeah, I mean, none of this. Had to repair anything? 220 coins. It's a little steep, ain't it? Wait, what's it? Okay, 97, 96, 89, 56. Okay, we just really need to repair that.
So
I appreciate it. All right.
Good man.
So that was the blacksmith, and this is the. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Toussaint's. Okay, so it's just specific armor. Nothing too insane, I can tell. I don't know why these are so expensive, dude. Okay, you know what? We're good right now. I do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and go over here. Your items have been enhanced. Okay. Items are enhanced. That's good. So it's okay. Let's move on. Let's report back already. Taking too daggone long. There's a haircut plus there, but we're looking pretty good as is. Okay. Whew. Interesting times. Let's get back to the main story. But that was something I want to talk about. Just like have something where you can actually like go through the game, upgrade it, come back, have something to look at it. I thought Karamora might have been the place for it, but I guess that's not really gonna be a thing anymore. Alright, let's see what's going on here.
think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
Clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from their hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Tell the raven to mind its own business. Yeah, spying on me?
Send your spies after me?
My watchers. Were something to go wrong, I could then arrive quickly to help.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
Say it again.
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't
That's
we
what
just
I'm
draw
screaming.
some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Just strap yourself down.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True. But I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
What do you mean to follow soon? We're here.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Teshamudna, an ancient vampire estate.
Oh, great.
There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Alright.
Teshamudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village.
Good
This
lord.
brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished.
Jeez.
A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshamudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries.
2 centuries?
driven to
Good
fury
lord.
Time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Alright, let's rock.
See no reason to dawdle. Teshamudna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sangurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt, but you must remain calm. I had no choice.
You good?
As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Teshamudna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
Watch it, old man. Not a bad little place. I mean, it needs some fixing up, but... Where are these torture chambers at, my guy? Is that blood already right there?
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
That makes sense.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
Good luck.
You lead.
What happened to Home Slice here?
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger.
Man, the crap we get into.
Beyond this wall lies
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
You know, that's one spell you could keep to yourself.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout, fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world to this one opened, and upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw it.
Human husbandry and care.
Good lord.
This for real?
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect that it may
What
be,
the heck?
it's a thorough survey of the topic.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
I have a feeling he's gonna break out and we're gonna have to fight him.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
What kind of armor is this? It's kind of... Sells for that much? Daggone. 3 grand? What?
Indeed. Though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
Cells? Who for?
Ah, disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page is. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
That's
Lips
cool
are
with
carved
me.
into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of
There we go. We have the whole
what
kit.
you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction.
Wonder if that's gonna be a bad idea to sell. I mean, I have no need for it. I need money for my estate anyways.
What's this symbol mean?
This is a wild place. I ain't gonna lie.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they
dear God.
also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged.
I don't think
in
I wanna
pain as those
side with a bunch of vampires, and be
humans
honest.
slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
I mean, you can't really side with something like that, can you?
Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
Alright.
Place the bait at the tunnel entrances.
Uh-huh.
Monsters will
Oh,
catch its scent
right there on the
quickly.
ground.
When I think how these tunnels got here, sent shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Where do you want me to place this? Oh. Put yourself in a cage now, freak.
3 done. 1 left. This'll work.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah, you and me both.
Stench is so thick, I'd wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Alright, let's go.
Bait set. What now?
I don't know. This fight might be a little difficult.
Cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I should be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
You're gonna sit right there and you're gonna relax. You're gonna calm down.
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent. Also, my head started spinning.
You stay right there. You stay right there and you don't move.
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Alright, well, you're going up, little guy. Hope you like roller coasters. That is not 2 centuries in that. Take me out. Alright. Alright, let's run it. What are we fighting
You
exactly?
need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please. You won't.
We just smelled the blood.
Good thing we... No, 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 no. Don't out the way. Out the way. Out the way. Re. Oh my god. Okay. I might die here. Whoa, whoa.
Grove. I shall overcome.
Good.
I'm dead, ain't I? I'm dead, ain't I? Okay, we gotta lock it in. We gotta lock it in. Come on. Okay, I didn't mean for that to hit me. I didn't mean to hit me. That didn't mean to hit me. We're just gonna keep rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. That guy's gonna be the... Yep, I made a mistake doing that. Massive mistake doing that. Can I please get my ability back? Can I please get my ability back? Please, no. I didn't take any potions. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. Yep, you're nothing. You're nothing. You're nothing. No, I thought I had my ability. Okay, that's I messed up on that bad. I messed up on that bad. I see. I didn't expect that many, and I was just trying to just chow everything. Don't do that.
3 done. 1 left.
Okay.
Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so.
You gotta sit here and talk to him every single
The
time.
stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Bait set. What now?
Alright, let's just skip all that. We already know what he's gonna say.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you
Lock
down.
it in.
Somehow.
Please.
Really.
You won't.
We just smelled the blood.
What is? I'm wondering. Let's try to slap the shield on. Shield might be clutch. Okay, so I get 1 hit off my shield. Good to know. I knew that was gonna happen. I might be that dumb. I might be that dumb. That's how you do it. Should have used that more. That's how we... Okay, I'm getting a little cocky with it. Getting a little cocky with it. Getting a little cocky with it. Need a chill. Need a chill. I can take this out. I need chill. I need chill. Pop it. Pop it. Need a chill for just a moment. Need chill. Pop it again. No, what?
Hold on, I'll let you out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. I folded the first time. That shield's actually gas. I should have used that more. I should have used that a lot more. I would not let him out. Now calm down.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you.
I wonder if we would have killed that monster before, if it would have ran away. Or if that's gonna have to be an issue later.
Get you out of here.
The concoction.
Still seems a little out of it. I mean, he has helped us a lot, but I don't...
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you. Any better?
I didn't know there was gonna be that many
Far from
enemies.
ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me,
We need not discuss it.
but we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture,
What would you have done?
found Dettlaff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you, the pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would in a heartbeat.
Resonance, it's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Not too much this playthrough.
In that case, let's begin.
So I think we're about to see what Dettlaff, or like try to figure out why he's doing what he's doing, or where his hideout is also.
Excuse me. Shall I take a minute?
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting.
Sir,
Count, sir.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
No one realized them giant claws.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the step. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't
I
we,
couldn't read
Dettlaff?
what that said. So someone's having him do something.
And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
Blood. Or maybe spilled wine, maybe?
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Oh, that was the, okay, so that was... That's why he cut his own hand off. So who wrote in the letter?
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him. Still killed him, chopped up his corpse, and he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Dettlaff I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment.
Kind of wild.
Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Dettlaff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly, the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the Port District. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Alright. Kind of a wild vision, to be honest. Level 42. With character-wise, we've got everything maxed. Whoa, what's this? Was this here before? What is this? Are you joking? Greater red mutation? Oh, did I just chalk? Yeah, why did I use my ability points there? So it's like a skill tree? So what does that do? Sword attack deal 25 more damage to human opponents immune to counterattacks and monsters. In all the cases if the attacker's vitality is less than 24%, counterattack immediately triggers a finisher. Wait, how long has that been there? Toxic blood? Each time you are injured in melee combat, the attacking opponent receives damage in the amount of 3% of the damage dealt for every point of your toxicity, from currently 27% to a maximum of 300%. Excuse me? What are these? Number of research mutations necessary to unlock. So you can... Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. So maybe copping these over time wasn't the worst idea. I don't have any red mutagens. That's crazy. Why did I not know that? Why did I have no... So now I just need... Because I got that. So I just need ability points? Why did I not know this? What? Okay, well, I don't know if that kept... I didn't see that the whole time. I don't know if that came with the DLC or what, but that's crazy. Okay, well, we got something else to work towards then. Might as well go talk to this boy, the boot. I forgot what they called him, boot something. Right beside the port, looking good. Hey, that's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's try to find. Okay, should have been somewhere right here, right? Got him a little fart.
How would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A
Hey,
far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire
It's a
to
kid,
wet your
chill.
bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
The goat. Oh, Witcher.
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well, which is all the same to me.
Alright, run it. Run it, little fellas. Okay, you hit. Okay. Run it. You're done.
Bat move.
Okay. You actually hit pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. Good night, little guy. Alright, kid, tell me what I want. I just saved you. Tell me what I need to hear. Let me hear it.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
They're just leaving. They're just leaving. No need.
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits
That's
out
fine.
of you.
I just didn't want you to, I don't know, kill him for no reason.
Come on.
Alright, kid. Start talking.
You're very good with your fists, sir.
Thank you.
Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
What do you mean, duo?
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it.
I got things to do, little guy.
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait! Before we get to talking, please.
You just said you scam people.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stamp.
Yeah, it's probably the only time they're
Sit,
clean.
sir, please.
Fine. But make sure these things sparkle. I don't look like they're made out of chrome.
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be
Are
kidding
you,
me.
kid, what is
would you
your
even do
issue?
with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Is it gonna be bad to sit there? Oh, alright, little guy. I mean, you got a future.
Alright. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
You got a future, pal. Base rate's 500, bonus rate, final rate. Take it.
See? I knew we'd clinch
Just
it.
tell me what I need to hear.
Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know
500,
his
dear.
name.
We just got scammed.
A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
I mean, that does make sense.
Seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking.
I do appreciate it.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
There you go, little pal. Good luck with your business. Did get scammed, but good luck with your business.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe
He's got
him
the
with.
grind going, but at his age, his size, I would probably not scam people.
Red door. One the
Bingo.
boot black mentioned.
Bingo. I said this was a toy shop?
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Dettlaff, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
You about to do some other spell to open that sucker? Would those crows also be
Nice.
Dettlaffs?
Ever
Questionable?
consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
He lives in a toy store? Them being there cannot be a coincidence, I'm just saying. Kind of an odd place.
He here? Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around. brought someone joy sometime.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Yeah, me and you both, pal. Eviction notice. There's a shoe keeper, not fancy.
Somebody fixed this recently.
Was into fixing toys, huh?
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Nice little trinket.
Okay, so he's got toys. Let's see what he's got going on upstairs.
Attic. Let's go. So this is his nest.
Suspicious letter.
Need to look around. You do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
Ah.
There you have it. Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
I wonder who the blackmailer is.
Any idea what it could be? Dettlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Dettlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Dettlaff yourself.
Whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renowed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping.
In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off perhaps by a bout of Dettlaff's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing?
And Dettlaff is so much more emotional than most humans.
That's not a good
Not
thing.
only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Dettlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renowed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
That's crazy.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
I mean, that does make sense.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
Alright, let's see. What are we working with here?
Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really? Must you?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. A true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged.
Use Witcher sense to look around for clues in the shop.
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though. Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys. Somebody fixed this recently.
There's another note.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count de Lacroix.
Dettlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter, all of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite, rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire, but I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Has to be something to do with the army.
Now that I think of it, I'm
or the
beginning to
knights,
wonder
whatever.
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Dettlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Dettlaff's innocence, clearly.
Actually, it is. Dettlaff's being manipulated. Some lunatics
I don't
turned him
know.
into a tool.
I probably should have clicked that.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Dettlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Dettlaff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
That is true.
He'll listen.
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Dettlaff and I both.
That's not a great idea. Ooh, slap my health back up. Thank you. Alright. Let's head to see the Duchess. Is there a fast travel nearby? Yes, there is. Just keep going straight, though. Oh, we got one more? One more skill point. I think we used all of our skill points, so we kind of chalked that. I didn't... I probably should have read a little more. Getting a little more interesting. Okay, so we are actually getting a lot of XP now, so... Level 43. I thought we were going to be around the 45 mark with how we were looking with the old XP, but now we might be a little higher after this. Let's see. We have to go up some stairs. Dude, this DLC is gorgeous. I mean, I said this about most again, but like, this is not like the map design. Top tier.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
The goat of Witchers. Thank you, then.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
How about this guy watch?
Got a matter
Wait
for
a
the
second.
Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Not exactly.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you returned with nothing? We are very disappointed.
I'll burn this whole castle to the ground. Watch your mouth.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher?
This dude's about to get
Monster slayer?
arcade.
But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once.
Alright, go ahead. Good luck.
The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
This guy's just trying to chow. I don't know who he thinks he is.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Okay, everybody thinks I'm dumb, and I'm getting real tired of it.
They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Now we're at the crossroads, a little confusing on what we should do.
Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnap the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
It's not
No
that
one else
simple.
should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
Hop up. Get going.
In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher,
Well, that was fast.
show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Oh.
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saar too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue,
Oh, he's that good.
deep burgundy. Clarity high. It's simple.
He's good with it.
Saint Real, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, Especially and exclusively for the ducal table.
Somebody you know, then.
Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard. See if there's not been an incident.
Tell me a little more.
Sonreal. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it
Oh,
is only
my
effort
bad.
served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
All right, let's go.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose
You've been doing that
is
the whole
far too
time.
dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision.
I think
we shall
he's the
go,
kidnapper.
accompanied by the best possible escorts.
Might be a little long shot, but it'll be
You,
all right.
Captain, and Geralt. We
Oh,
will travel
no.
incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not
Henrietta.
your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Born ready, little guy. You'll get your horse.
Ready to go.
I'll be there.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Okay, heard that. Take your time. Take your time. I mean, look at my horse. Look at your horse, little guy. Dude has a diaper on. What's that telling you? Alright, things get interesting. I like this DLC. It's kind of like, I mean, we're still having to fight everything. It's like we're also trying to figure something out. Pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Please don't let me follow him. I hate following people in this game. It's so weird. Okay.
This vampire. Have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
That's gonna be a hard one to discuss. I hate it. I hate following people. I kind of hate it. I don't know. Maybe it's my severe ADHD. I don't know. I hate following people in story mode games. That's the only thing I don't like in any story mode games.
Hunters have attacked the wagon.
Whoa.
We must help.
Stay
Oh,
back.
get cash. Hey, no, you stay back.
Back, you beast! Begone!
Roach! Roach, you're throwing!
Save us! Back, you beast! Begone!
Good lord, look at the size of these panthers, though, on a real note.
Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
Alright, can I get some snacks or something?
Our lives.
Roach,
Hey!
stop geeking.
That's it, Roach.
Roach drank too much of the river water before we came here. Get out of my way. You did nothing.
Tell me more about this vineyard. Castel Ravello.
It's the best in Ortusa.
You ain't seen my vineyard.
Winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper?
Someone was obviously
Someone from
drinking
the
it.
vineyard blackmailing the vampire.
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
Hey there.
Thank you, Roach.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed?
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
I want to talk.
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Thank you.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about San Real?
I am at your service.
Better be.
The San Real. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like
then
you
you're
make
the person
wine
to
all
talk to.
alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become San Real. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself.
So you're the one to talk to.
The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes San Real. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
He's hiding something.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to San Real. Someone who should not have. Which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it.
Get him!
In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers.
Tell him.
Remind me, where is the San Real stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
Oh, someone's in trouble. Let's go.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune.
Okay.
He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello.
Thank you. No need to do that for
Only
me.
then did he come into his own.
Sorry. What one? This is one heck of a wine cellar. I'll give it to him.
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Thank you. Let's see here. Probably gonna be a lie.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead.
Oops. Sorry.
Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Yes, ma'am. Found it.
Ervelous. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Thank you. Oh, the wrong
Best
1269.
I think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it. I have a feeling we'll find
I am
something
stocking up.
nearby.
What's this one? No, not that one.
Got Pomino over here.
Did I look at that one? I did, didn't I? Is that it?
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Sangriel. Yep. Oh, no, that's 1270.
Real. 1270 vintage.
That's
Not the
the
right
wrong
one.
year. Keep looking.
Not the one we're looking for. We're looking for 1269. Not here either. Maybe one of these bad boys. 1268.
San Real. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close.
Here.
But not
Here we
quite
go.
the right year.
1269. That's what we're looking for.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full.
That sounds good. Sounds
This
good.
one's full too.
Sounds
This
good.
one's full too.
Good.
Full.
We're all
This
full.
one's full too. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
So they're not
Full
missing.
They are. The question is, are they full of San Real? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start.
Heard that. Alright, one by one. See how this goes.
Ready.
Step aside.
Couldn't get it.
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
I didn't think anything about it. They would have just replaced it. She's about to be sloshed at the end of this. Oh, she found one.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Ew.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Can't be.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Oh, you're in trouble now. Oh, golly.
Mr. Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of San Real. I beg you
Ugh.
to forgive me.
You're cooked, my guy.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything if you agree to show me mercy.
I don't think you can really negotiate, my guy. We just want to know who.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrin aristocrat at court.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Wine itself, how'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind
So that's
that
a whole...
stink of trouble.
Might be someone
I
important.
had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough then.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge.
Yeah. None of my
What now,
business.
Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sintry and Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Born ready. Let's go.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
I'm never really good with driving
When the
carts.
handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Please let somebody else drive the cart. Anybody but me. I put Red Dead. I'm not good with driving a cart. There we go. God, dude really threw everything away. Tyrion, I guess if he did want his family's estate. Now he's charged with high treason.
Relax. Now we wait.
These just random bandits, aren't they? Or am I mistaken?
Ah, our favorite vintner.
They just look like random bandits. Nothing insane like.
It's not him.
Cooked, brother. Good night. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe he isn't the guy. Got a little poison effect on that one guy. We all saw it. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's a cheap shot, to be fair. Probably should have got better with a knife instead of a bow, brother. Poison's gonna take him out. I've gotta loot this. I mean, we need that money. Ooh! Good night. Y'all got him, right? Where's his loot at? Maybe I'm not allowed to loot it. Easy. That sword is fire.
Did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That's what I'm screaming.
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
I was wrong about you too.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men.
Okay.
At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
She means business.
Captain, do the honors.
Golly, that looks like that sucker hurts.
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Okay.
Once again, who sent you? Your nun's lover. They call him.
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Great idea. We'll go with it.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
You heard me.
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Barrels.
Gotta ask all the questions. Gotta need to know everything.
I don't know.
How do you not know?
Need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader. Only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Well, we're gonna do the same if you don't say anything.
About me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out. The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there.
You can help my
Captain,
guy with the
be right.
arrow.
Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go.
Let's go to town.
Whew, okay. Well, I figured he might would have gave us a little more info. 1500 XP. Let's go.
He's late.
Relax. He'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
If you've seen the things I've seen.
My mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can. But this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence.
That is true.
And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
She does have a point.
Sooner or later, everyone slips up. Cintrian stole the San Real. That was his mistake.
Yet if we had not happened on the wine stain...
You're right. We got lucky. Even so, still can't be sure he's behind the kidnapping, the blackmail. Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
There he is.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Let's run it. Not the
Used to
first time.
it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted
He's
all.
smart.
A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her.
Who was it?
On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer. I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted. Fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
What is that?
The Mandragora. What's that?
A club. An affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique. Consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Not this again.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Not a good idea.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I.
Whoa!
In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The
I need to put on some
Mandragora
stupid
always
outfit again.
assembles at the same place. A residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville in Mountebank Alley.
Really? Don't look at me. Why can't you go? This is unacceptable.
The Cintrian.
Alright, optional. Put on clothes. We'll consider appropriate. Alright, what would that be exactly? Guess we're gonna have to go buy some. Or head to our estate. I'm not 100% sure. Let's go and get 100% help. first, I don't know what those guys up there were doing. First off, let's... Whoa, 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 whoa. Say no more. It's nice with it. What were we looking at again? Yeah, food-wise. Food and drink. Oh my, we're running out of food. We're running out of food.
Bad
Whoa.
idea.
You're nothing. Nothing. Should have popped out a sword, homie. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh! Yo, the shield's kind of... Oh, we didn't get to read any of that stuff out there.
Right. I'm a hunt man.
Contract for The Witcher. That is not a good picture of me. Could have done a lot better, gotta say. Could have done a lot better. Might as well put on appropriate clothes. Might as well look the part. Probably goes, we'll consider appropriate for the... What does that per se mean? Keep moving. Keep moving. Let's see what kind of clothes we're rocking with here. I wonder, can I buy food from the bar? From the, well, not the bar. Well, whatever they call them here. What's in here? Ooh. What is in here? Hello.
Sacre bleu. Excuse me. There is no excuse.
That's what I'm here for. What do you got? I want something nice, clean. I think we need another mask too. Elegant. Boots. Some nice trousies. I guess we'll go with the OG mask we had.
Ever your servant, sir.
Alright, let's see what we're looking like with this. Boom. 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 Yeah. Looking pretty, pretty so I was about to say spazzy. That didn't make no sense. Alright, real quick, we're gonna go knock this out, but real quick, I'm gonna go try to find us some food first. I did not know we were getting that low. Alright, well, we're back. Okay, so, we got the outfit on. Got the outfit on. I think I had that all already going for us. I'm trying to talk here. But, we also are decked out with food, too. Also sold all that armor I found in that dungeon or whatever. We've got enough. Let me put it that way. We have enough. We have enough. Probably have to wait a little while, I'd imagine.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
We're always on time. Early, some would say. Sometime later, good lord, it was bright as crap outside. We've been sitting here forever. He's probably eating all the food. I kind of wish at some point I would have looked up the best way to gain health back. I don't know if it's from potions. I don't know if it's more of food. Very fancy.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style.
Well, thank you.
Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but...
Don't worry, I have a mask.
Just one other detail.
Oh.
Here, put it on.
A mask?
So, I bought my mask for no reason.
Wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
I'd say this looks better than one I bought.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Okay, heard that.
Let's go. Soiree started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
This is not the first time we've had to do this, unfortunately.
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. As soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
No, we are not. We aren't scared.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Okay. Let's be a little nice about it. Let's see what are we performing.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
Interesting.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Bellant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
That's good. That's good.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaviri orchid.
The Kaviri orchid.
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
I may be dumb, but is that a bird?
Wow.
Or a feather?
Always complaining about artists being
Not really that smart here.
Mice.
Gosh, this game is beautiful. I know this game would be gorgeous on PC.
The residence belongs
On PC would
to
probably
none
blow
of
up
them.
with the settings I'd
They
be
are
running, but
guests
hey,
here.
it is what it is.
Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Don't they know
Kaviri
you?
Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Split up. Take part in the entertainments. All right, might as well. Kind of look like we're here for fun. No point.
Go on, Geralt, be bold.
Good folk, let come and shoot you tire of these hues. Drop them in the tail and grab a different.
Throw paintballs to express what? Okay. Oh, I can't. How do I do that?
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different. Quite the
Purple. Shoo!
Blend the sky over Toussaint before Easter.
I do like a nice purple. Let's get a nice red going. You can sell this for a lot. The Goat of Rivia. I painted this.
These hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different array. Yes? How might I assist?
Nice of you.
Come scratch my diamonds.
Oh, what is this? Drink? Say no more.
The preferred hooch of artists.
Careful. It packs a pretty powerful punch.
Holy smokes!
Powerful resistance.
I feel you, brother. I don't... Where in the world where do you get stuff like this? Well, what are we doing here?
Your boards, as you've made no effort to understand. It's a matter
You don't want me to do this. Whoa. You're welcome, you're welcome.
Good health to you.
Yeah, we need this food. I may have just thrown. There's food everywhere here. Alright. Let's get another one going. Golly. Let's have a little fun while we're here.
Stipend, we wish to be alone.
Oh, I do apologize.
Look at the mage. A
believe he's casting spells.
I believe he's full of crap. Whoa, 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 whoa! That might be a bad one.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
Put that down. Can't show that.
It's the right flower.
Okay, it was a
Of
flower, not a
course it
bird.
is. A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Might as well be nice, I guess.
Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he
Okay, that's
severed
a little-
all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her such.
It's kind of an odd request. That's
I think you may still get your chance.
okay. Interesting
We came
combo.
here to meet you specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Centrian Noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Yes, we do.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave.
Lower your voice, little guy. Sorry, you two have a field day with that. Gosh. They are sloshed here.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspect. Look, lanterns.
Oh.
They say releasing them brings good luck.
Let's hope that is true. We might need it. Alright, let's see what they're doing over here at the refreshment area. Sir, move.
We must throw off the manacles.
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look.
Fabian.
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of let's go by the refreshments.
Color is but the shadow.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent
Not
still
too
hangs
bad.
in
We
the
can
air.
definitely follow
Let's
that.
follow it.
We can definitely follow that. That dude sloshed beyond words. Weren't we just over here? Looks like we got a doorway. Looks like we got a doorway.
He'll definitely.
Bodyguard.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
I'm quite an honor
We must
myself.
consider what to do.
I got this. I got this.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Didn't she say keep it down? Don't tell
I
a
hope
soul.
We can count on your discretion.
Of course. I
I shall be silent as the grave.
Good man, good man.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Thank you, my good man.
Quickly, upstairs.
Alright, I guess this isn't the time to... Here we go. Open sesame.
That must be Cecilia.
Not looking too hot.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Little sketchy. Gonna be honest, a little sketchy.
Bloody handprint. It's his. Killed her, and went out on the balcony.
Interesting. They kind of made out like they were together. Yo, I love this place. Y'all got that loot for days.
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, this ladder.
Lock, of course. I'll keep this place locked up tight.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert.
Well, we don't have any weapons because it was a good idea to leave them back. Oh, got a little angry.
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
There's a fight here.
Bloodstains. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Links of a snapped chain.
No, not that.
Jewel must have been on it. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle.
I think we figured that out.
Lock's busted. Picked open, probably.
Doing some fine detective work here.
Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out, fall out.
A little crooked.
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it.
Looks like a lot of stuff is still here. I don't know if he left quick or what.
But it's not what he came for. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like. Locked. No key in sight. Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way.
Are we about to be framed for this?
They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
Yep.
So, this is the tracker.
Oh.
A witcher,
Okay, we're good.
yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail.
Everything in full detail. What is she blabbering about?
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Understand that.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
It's mine
I
now.
bought it many years ago from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
So are we at a dead end? Because he's dead.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Could be.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
It's like we're running around in circles. It's like we figure something out and then we're just back to square one immediately. Not good.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look,
one heck of a
wine,
crew.
The jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
could be something else altogether.
Oh, here we go.
My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True.
I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Siana is there, you must find her.
Okay.
No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
Got it. I'll see to it.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair.
Okay.
And this is...
My very dear friend, Dettlaff van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to
She has
pay me
no
a
idea.
surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
This just got
Witcher, I hear you know Regis too.
wild quick.
Even that you are friends.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only 2 options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Gotta be nice.
Same as humans.
Gotta be nice.
Put them in
Gotta
that
try to help 'em.
situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trait for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful.
He just
I was
sounds like a
positively
vampire.
entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith. An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint.
Very odd crowd going on there.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Dettlaff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Dettlaff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Stupid raven.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renner must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Dettlaff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Dettlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis.
Regis, come on, my guy.
I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
Yes, ma'am. Him bringing him there. Wow. That's a risky one.
You have exceptional friends. This Dettlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet.
No.
I'd not survive
You're not
for
that
a
good,
week at
apparently.
court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Not at all.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill. It
I'll go
stands along
alone.
the Saône Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Sounds good. Got my swords back. Whew. Well, that was one heck of an evening to say the least. Let's put back on our good stuff. I actually did take my gloves off. Okay. What is? Can we just use this? Turquoise. Oh, nice. So it gives you. We only have one, so that would be kind of purple. Not really digging that. It's already got the black tint to it. Oh, okay, so there's dye. Okay, well that's pretty gas actually. I kind of like the all black. We didn't have to use our mask, so we bought that for absolutely zero reasoning. What are we looking at here? What are we looking at here? Okay, so I'm probably gonna end it here. Whoa, hold up. Suggested level 47. No wonder we've been gassing up. Maybe we were supposed to be knocking out some of these. Well, we're just gonna keep running it until it absolutely whoops me into a new world. Should be one this way. Alright, well, I mean, a lot's happened. Dettlaff, we got Dettlaff. Seems to be on our side. Dettlaff seems to be on our side. Where's our house at? We're about to... No, not the cemetery. Where's our house at? Dettlaff Palace. Here we go. Let's go see what upgrades we got before I ended. But yeah, lots been going on. Okay, so we got some more real quick. We got some more points. So let's. What did I even do? I did that. I used that on alchemy. That's terrible. Each time you're injured in a melee combat attacking. Okay. Oh well, that's not too bad to waste on it. I need another greater mutagen. Okay, might as well do that then. Oh, you can only use one at a time. Okay. Okay, signs can deal critical hits. Their critical hit chance and damage increase with sign intensity. Currently 37% chance of doing it. To deal an additional 168% damage. Opponents killed by critical hits from signs explode. That's kind of gas. Okay. That is kind of gas. Okay. Well, we don't have that yet because we don't have a red mutagen, and I doubt we can even do anything with it. What were we looking for? Is this it? No. It's alchemy, ain't it? Yeah. So yeah, we still can't... How do we find red mutagen? Is that supposed to be in, No. So we can't really find... Probably gotta look that up. I mean, we've gone this whole time without doing it, so... I mean, it is what it is. We can't even, like, craft any. What do we need? Lesser red. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. That is perfectly fine. Alright, but, yeah, anyways. Yeah, Dettlaff, finally found him. We get everything understanding. XP is getting a massive XP bonus, which is really good. I did not know we were going to be that out level. I guess because we were way over level for this, but I guess it caught up to us, and I guess I was supposed to be... Excuse me, I guess we were supposed to be, kind of knocking some of this out. That's on me. I don't know. I really just want to keep playing. We're at Capture the Castle. So real quick, let me see exactly where we are with that. So Capture the Castle. Okay, so Capture the Castle. This is the second to last main Blood and Wine quest. So we have that, and then we have the Night of the Long Fangs. Not sure what either of those mean. I'm not going to click on them. I don't want any spoilers. And then we have Story Branch 1, which includes 4 missions, and Story Branch 2. I'm guessing it's an or thing. So we got Story Branch 2, which would include 5 missions. So, I mean, we obviously have a lot more to go, which is perfectly fine with me. Perfectly fine with me. I don't know. I might just go ahead and keep playing. This is going to be the end of this one. But I might just go ahead and keep playing. And maybe just do some side... Okay, that's not that far. So I'm just gonna go there. I feel like I need to do some side quests. I did. Just to get some level. Maybe get some more mutagens to try to boost this up. Okay, so we got another slot here. Okay, so we do have another slot. Does this tangle... Does this tie in with any of this? When shield pushes opponents back when it breaks. Okay, so let's get that, because we've been using that more often. Okay, so it doesn't really seem to tie in. Really? Okay, so I'm wondering if... So you see... So these are on like the edges, and this all connects. And then it's saying we're rocking that, so that's kind of connected with the blue. Mutagens. So I'm wondering if we get these 4, if they'll connect to this and make them stronger per se. Potentially. Yeah, I was gonna keep playing, but I might just rock some side quests, get some higher level. But yeah, that's gonna end it here for this one. A lot's happened I don't know. I might just end up playing this some more tonight. I don't know. I might do side quests. I really want to keep on with the story, but hey, we'll get back to it. But anyways, as always, thank you so much for watching. I'm having a great time continuously. I hope y'all have had a great day today. I hope you have a better one tomorrow. Peace, and as always, I love you. Later.